Hi crafty friends, welcome to Wombat Hollow Crafts. I am Gail. This is my corner of the YouTube universe where I talk about all things crafty and things that I've got up to. It's our monthly update. Today it is the 1st of March 2025 and we are looking at the stuff that I did back in February. So February was a very good month again. Apologies, I've got sort of notes everywhere, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. So at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of February, we started off with 18 WIPs. I've had 6 starts, 6 finishes. I've worked on a total, I've had no FFOs. I've worked on a total of 10 projects and have ended the month back again with 18 WIPs. So it's been pretty good. So let's jump straight into it right off the bat. The first week, I'm doing a weekly rotation. If you're new to the channel, I'm working on one project from the 1st to the 7th, then rotating that from the 8th to the 14th, another rotation 15th to 21st, another rotation 22nd to the 28th, which is what happened in February. So the project that we've been working on this year so far for the first week of the rotation from the 1st to the 7th is my focus piece for the year. It's the Yuletide Garden Labyrinth by Carolyn Manning Designs. I purchased this as a downloadable PDF from the Carolyn Manning website. I'm stitching this as a sale with my lovely Rebel Stitches. So Jenny from Jenny_Stitches on Instagram has already finished it. Nicole Divina Lee Designs on Instagram and also on YouTube is currently stitching hers on a beautiful blue mottled fabric, and Leanne Stitchy Moon Crafts on YouTube is stitching this as well on a beautiful green mottled. I'm stitching mine on 28 count even weave in the colorway Vanilla Latte from Jay's X Stitch. Jay is a designer. Jay is a dyer of fabrics using all natural products, and you can get her fabric from Etsy. But this is what it's going to look like. So what I'll do, I'll insert a photo of where it was when I started, before I started stitching in February here. So we ended up after the 1 week, I ended up at, because again it's on Pattern Keeper, I ended up at 65.84%. I've stitched 16,170 stitches out of 24,560 stitches. And this is where we're up to. So what I did, I moved the Q-snap and I did what I originally wanted to do, which was do the whole complete border all the way around. So as you can see, I filled in these little doobie thingies here. I did this section of the border and then I've come down. I've done all of the red scalloped edge. I've completed all of this side border. I've just got this little block left to go of that side border. And then I've just got the white and the green to do of that. And then that's the whole outside border done. And then I can fill this in, and then start doing the repeat of this along the bottom and work my way around. Now, looking at my progress on how I've been going, I've been doing about 25% a month on this. So it means that I'm aiming for an April finish for this one. That's the plan. So yeah, it's looking really good. I'm really enjoying it. The colors are very different, Christmas colors. It's a very, very enjoyable stitch. So that's Yuletide Garden Labyrinth from Carolyn Manning Designs. Okay, the second week of the rotation is my, I'm working on Gingerbread Express by Shannon Christine Designs. That is a 9-part series. And this month I continued working on pattern number 5. And then I started, so I finished pattern number 5. I then started and finished pattern number 7 and I started pattern number 8. So what I'll do, I don't have the cover sheets here, but what I'll do, I'll insert now the photos of what pattern 5, pattern 7 and pattern 8 look like here. As you can see, they're very, very pretty. What I'll also do now is share a photograph of where I was at before I started stitching it in February here. All right, so this is where we're up to. So for this month, I stitched on 3 projects for this week in the rotation. I started 2 and I finished 2. So that's where we're at now. So I was looking at the beginning. So this little fella was the one that I was like midway through. This is number 5. So I finished him. Then I started and finished this one, which is block number 7. And then I started this one, which is block number 8. Now, again, I don't think I will finish this in March. I've got another 2 more blocks to go. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'll be very close. But if not, April, again, is a definite... this will definitely be finished in April and I'll be moving on to a new project. Okay, so then week number 3, I've had a lot of new starts and finishes in that week. I have week 3 has been my like Christmas ornament week. And in that week, I worked on 4 projects. I finished 3 and I started 3. So at the start of the week, I was working on Tree Topper by Satsuma Street. So all I had to do on this one, I had a little bit of stitching left to do on his bead and attach all of the beads. So I completely finished him. And that's what he looks like. It's stitched on, I bought it as a kit, so it's stitched on 14 count perforated paper using all of the kit supplies. So that one was a lot of fun to stitch. I have quite a few more of these Satsuma Street ornaments to stitch. So that was one of the projects for week 3. Then when I finished that one, I went on to another ornament. This is from Janlin and it's called, it's one of the Whizzes ornament series. I've got quite a few of these little snowman ornament series. And this is Snowman with Scarf. And this is stitched on 14 count perforated paper using all of the kit supplies. So that one, I started and finished that one. That was very, very cute. Didn't take long to do it all. It was a nice quick little finish. And then when I finished that one, I started another one. This is a Mill Hill beaded ornament. It's from their winter holiday collection. It's called Ugly Sweater. So this one is stitched on the perforated, all the kit supplies, perforated paper, the beads, etc. So that's what that one looks like. Again, that took no time at all to stitch. So that was a lot of fun to stitch that one. And then when I finished that one, I started another ornament. And this is currently a WIP. I haven't quite finished this one. This is an old one. This is an old Design Works ornament on 14 count plastic canvas. And it's called Gingerbread Baker. So that's what it's going to look like when it's finished. And you can tell it's an old one because everything is back stitched to within an inch of its life. So I finished all the cross stitch. I'm now onto the back stitching on this one. So this is where we're up to. So for this one, I've done all of the back stitch on all of like the icing on the cookie and around. I'm onto the black back stitch now, like just outlining. So I'm up to sort of here and I've done the face. So again, this should take no time at all to stitch when this comes up. If I'd had maybe another 2 or 3 hours, I could have finished this, but this wasn't meant to be. So that'll get finished in March. All right, so that was week 3. And then week 4, I started off with snowflake goat. That is a design by Counting Puddles. I don't have a cover photo for that one, so I will insert a picture of what the project was here. Okay, so I did finish this design. I've got a book here, I'll put it behind it because it is quite dark. This is stitched on 28 count denim blue Monica even weave using all of the recommended DMC threads, full cross 2/2. The only thing I did, I substituted the French knots with a chunky bead in the colorway 666 because they asked for the French knots to be done in 666, and that's what it looks like. So that was a lot of fun to do. I also have, there's another 2 designs in this series, Snowflake Llama and Snowflake Sheep. So I do want to stitch those as well. I've got the material to stitch those. However, when I finished this, I really wanted to get on and stitch Shane's new stocking. So when I finished this one, I jumped straight in and I started Shane's stocking, or Shane's new stocking, I should say. And that is Jolly Stocking by Doreen Jones. I love Doreen Jones. Pattern is purchased from her Etsy store as a downloadable PDF. If you've been watching me for a long time, you know I love Doreen Jones. I've stitched a lot of her stuff and I have a lot of her patterns. So this one, I only started it on the, when did I start this? Was it the 25th? It might have been the 20th. I haven't been stitching it for very long anyway. I'm pretty far ahead, and I was on stitching with my lovely Rebel Stitchers last night. Hey ladies. And as I said to them, I just want to stitch and stitch and stitch this. I love Doreen Jones. You'll have to excuse the working thread because I was working on it last night before I went to sleep. This is where we're up to. This is stitched on 14 count black Ada, full cross, 2/2. I just love Doreen Jones. I love her use of colour. I love her use of design. Like, look at that hat. That is just 3 different shades of red. And it's just like, her designing is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, I'm starting on his face. So for a couple of days, I've done pretty good on this. And the reason why I started this one straight away is we're moving next month, and when this rotation starts on the 22nd to the 28th, I'm on annual leave at the new house, and I'm going to have a bit of time to stitch on that, so that's why I've decided to put that one in the rotation now. Oh, sorry for the yawn. So that's all of my stitching. Let me show you my plans for next month. So the March plans, we've got week 1, the 1st to the 7th, again, Yuletide Garden Labyrinth from Carolyn Manning Designs. Week 2, 8th to the 14th, Gingerbread Express, Shannon Christine Designs. Week 3, the 25th to the 15th to the 21st, Gingerbread Baker by Design Works. Week 4, the 22nd to the 28th, Jolly Stocking by Doreen Jones. And the extra days in the month, which are the 29th to the 31st, again, will be Yuletide Garden Labyrinth by Carolyn Manning Designs. That is the plan. However, my stitching next month is going to be decreased somewhat because we are moving. So that's all of the stitching update. It's very short and sweet. Thank you so much for watching. If that's all you were here for, I will catch you again next month. So see you later. Life update. Yes, we are moving. It's a 2-day drive for us to get down to where we need to get to. So we're leaving on Wednesday the 19th of March, and we will arrive down in South Australia on Thursday the 20th, and then I've got the rest of that week off and the following week. But obviously with moving and getting stuff ready, I'm not quite sure how much I'll get to stitch. I will get to stitch a little bit once I'm sort of set up. But yeah, so this is the last time that you will be filming from here, because in 2.5 weeks time we move. So the house, where we're up to with the house at the moment, the kitchen is half installed. So the gyprocker has completely finished, and like cornices, gyprock's up, plaster's done, everything else. Tiling, the screed has been done for the floors in the bathroom, laundry, ensuite. The waterproofing has been done for the shower area in both the bathroom and the ensuite. We had an inspection on Thursday and that all passed, so the tiler can come back now next week and start to do all the tiling. Shane had a friend come to the property yesterday and help him install the kitchen. That's sort of almost, well, all the cupboards, there's only a couple of things left that Shane needs to do, like for the microwave and the air fryer insert cupboard. Other than that, all he has to do is install the cupboard doors, and then that's and he's got to cut out for where the kitchen sink in the bench top. He's got to cut that out where that's got to go. Otherwise, that's the kitchen all done. And then the rest of this weekend, he is going to be putting all of the skirting boards and architraves for the windows and doors in. Apologies for yawning. Menopause, it's a real thing, and the insomnia is real. Just put that out there. It's terrible. But anyway, so yeah, he'll do that, because then the painter is going to start. I think it's either the middle to end of next week or beginning of the week after. The painter will start. And yeah, we're sort of hurtling along at a great speed, essentially. So when I film next on the 1st of April, it will be at the new property down in South Australia, which is really, really great. But otherwise, we're good. All the pups are good. Gracie is, she's still not well, God bless her, but she's traveling along as best as she can. She's on 2 types of oral medication twice a day to help her with her Cushing's disease. And we're just going with the flow. Otherwise, you really can't do much else. We're just bobbing along. So that's it for my update. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back on the 1st of April for a March update. I hope you all have a fantastic March, that you get a lot of crafting in, whatever sort of craft it is that you choose to do. But stay safe, stay well, happy crafting, and I'll see you all next month. Bye.